button. Hello, everyone.
I panicked there for a second.
So did I. Welcome, everyone. Wayward Gamers to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as NeoFit3 on some of the socials. Yes, Jeff?
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording.
Okay.
We've had welcome. We're it is Wednesday. We have technical stuff that we got to remember because sometimes we forget, and you have to hit the right button to actually get the stream going, and I hit the wrong one and then hit the right one, and yep, we're here. Welcome, everyone, to our Legends of the Natural Ones, our Pathfinder 2E actual play campaign in season 5, episode 15.
God, season 5. Holy shit.
Which next month, the goal is starting next month, we will start from season 1, episode 1, and go through all 4 seasons. I believe on Tuesday nights, we're going to be doing that at about 7:30 p.m., 8, maybe 8. I still have to figure that out. And we're just going to run the series so people can catch up to where we're at now and, find out all the little intricacies and Easter eggs that we consistently drop and watch these wonderful players' mouths drop with all the other stuff that's happening.
Are you going to run the audio prelude before episode 1?
You mean our session 0?
Mm-hmm. Our recap of session 0 that we made. It's short.
We should.
But you could throw it in front.
I could.
Narrated by the wonderful Carrie Schultens.
Yes.
The one episode you don't want to miss is Walking with a Purpose.
Yes.
It's the early episode.
It's 3. I think that's
all
episode
right
3.
up there.
That is episode 3.
I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, Walking with a Purpose.
That one of the top 5 classic in the 5 years. I mean,
no. That's the episode from season 1. There's without a doubt. That is.
And the thing that makes it funny is we were all still kind of like getting to know each other, and like we weren't exactly sure of the vibes yet, and so it just happened so suddenly, so abrupt.
So I think the 2 things in season 1 that set the tone and the vibe for our entire campaign. Episode 1, the 17 natural ones that we rolled.
It's a 17.
I want to say it was like 12 to 17.
I think it was more like 6 or 7.
Oh, no.
It's equivalent to the number of seasons you're going to have.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there was all the natural ones that were rolled in that session, hence the natural one's name. And Walking with a Purpose is that one.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word recap.
Did we? Who actually said we should call ourselves the Natural Ones after that episode?
It had to have been Jeff. I don't know. I don't think that was like in session, but I think that sounds like a Jeff idea.
That's what I remember too. Is I remember Jeff was the one who came up with the idea, because I think it was one of those things where Jay said, "Hey, do you guys want to come up with a name for yourselves?" And Jeff was the one who came up with Natural Ones because of the whole incident with the cart.
Mm-hmm.
So
That sounds like something I would have said.
Yep. Oh yeah. And the best comment, Jay, we're level 1. Why are you fucking sending a black dragon at us?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hence little faith of what story plot that was. Yes, Ryan, you're about to
I was going to say, you definitely watched the first episode of the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon a lot as a kid, didn't you?
Oh, God, yeah. Of course. That's
could have thrown Tiamat at them.
Well, I couldn't throw Tiamat at them, so why not throw an adult black dragon?
Yeah.
At first level when they're running for their life in a wagon, and oh yeah, they came, all of them. Mm-hmm.
My so in almost any other campaign where I get to play a character, Jim plays a ranger.
Yes.
So my kids got this for me for my birthday a couple of years ago.
Aww,
so they got me Hank. So
that's awesome.
It's a good gift.
Yeah, season 1 has a lot of good memories. And we would like to share them with everyone to get to know our wonderful group of babysitting, adventures in babysitting. and all that other stuff.
Remember when it was simple and we were just babysitting a dragon?
Good times.
Learning Dwarvish was also another good one.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God.
Or Gnomish. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, learning Gnomish. Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, folks, we're here in season 5 now. And we are at the episode, I think, 5 of Siege of Ravenmoor. We're coming close to the end. Our wonderful adventurers are stuck in the tower, Wizard's Tower in Ravenmoor, figuring out how to get to the temple where a shard is that they're trying to go get. And there's some really bad, evil necromancer, Death Knight, and something else digging to get to it, the temple. And they kind of fortify the entire town with zombies of different things, as well as some other undead and demonic creatures. And we pick up as each day, the group has like morning, evening, things of that nature, and we completed our day 3. So we're starting day 4 of the siege. It's only been 4 days as the siege is kind of going, and in the morning. So we bring up breakfast. There was a poisoning yesterday that was investigated, and few people were healed thanks to Glastoc. There was also before the dinner, there was a conversation of
wasn't a conversation.
And a vote to
it was a trial.
True. It was a freaking like court martial.
But the group is still in power quarters vote, still in leadership roles.
No. Technically, we went with Aviro's suggestion, and we don't have anything to do with the tower's defense anymore.
Yes, but the overall
we don't have to do with the tower's personnel issues.
Yes,
right.
personnel
Not
issues.
necessarily the tower's defense.
Right.
It's more of an HR question at this point.
Yeah.
It's a mutual. You kind of
it's like is that part of our job description?
We do not want to dip our hands into that mud puddle, nor do we need to. It's someone else's job.
I don't get paid to do that. So
we delegate. We delegate here with the natural ones.
Yep. So we pick up in the morning. Is there what is for the day? Morning's you've got your afternoon actions and tasks, and your evening action/tasks. In the morning, what is the group wanting to do? You wake up. There's breakfast. The mood is better. Like I said, there's definitely more friendlier and comfortability. That awkwardness and fear is pretty much gone after last night's conversation trial, I should say.
Aviro is the first person in line for breakfast.
Okay.
I think Aviro would
he's
notice.
got shit to do.
Yeah, he's got shit to do. He's got places to go and people to see. I think Brynn comes down not terribly long after Aviro, but Aviro, you would probably notice because you know her so well that she looks tired. She looks like she hasn't slept very well. As you all may remember, Brynn seemed a little off-put by some weird news that Aviro had while we were all in the hot tub. So she maybe did not sleep the best last night.
I would counter that. She may have had some weird dreams, but she should have slept okay because of the hot tub.
Well, okay.
She slept.
Yeah. Once I got to sleep, which was a big issue.
Okay, I would agree to that. Yes.
Yes.
It took a little extra time for Brynn to get to sleep last night after finding out some worldly news.
There was a name drop that was disturbing and confusing, and she's spent a good amount of time laying in bed and tossing and turning and talking to herself.
Considering you have to check out last week's episode or last episode. But yeah, there was considering the letter was 20 years ago by this person
Bit of a
and
name drop.
6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, which brings up a very interesting inquiry. 6 years. Not that long ago.
No, it's not that long ago at all.
No.
So anyway,
Yep.
Brynn looks tired. She's getting breakfast. She goes to sit with Aviro and just kind of like, morning, Aviro.
Hello, Brynn. I'm very excited for today. Would you like to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to research how we can teleport in using the teleportation circle at the very top of the tower and get directly into the chamber of the temple where the shard is, and then we can just get it and get right back out. If I can get this done, we can be in and out in no time. It's brilliant. And then the other thing that I think I want to do is Algergon has all kinds of great books up there. And I was perusing, and I want to know if I can figure out a way to get in and out of the Fae. I think he might have a resource, but I'm going to do some checking, because if I can help Pepper out by finding this information, how wonderful would that be? So I can just give that to her and say, hey, look, I did this great thing for you. Isn't that wonderful? What do you think? I really think it's an excellent idea, and I'm really excited about all of it. And really, I wish I didn't have to eat, because if I didn't have to eat, I could just go do it right now, but I have to eat because calories are very important, as you know, and one needs energy in order to do all of your magical conjurings and the figures, and if you don't eat, then how is your brain ever going to work? Are you going to finish those potatoes, by the way?
I think it cuts back to Brynn after this scene. And Brynn has like a spoonful of oatmeal, and it just kind of goes plop back into the bowl as she just like has kind of tried to listen and be like, they're all yours. And she slides him this little plate of like hash brown. And she just keeps eating her oatmeal. I'm like, that all sounds great, Aviro.
You look like you didn't sleep very well.
I did not sleep very well.
Is it because of the zombies?
Oh, yes. I'm very worried about the zombies and just figuring out a plan to get out of here, but it sounds like you have it under control, so I trust you
We'll see.
implicitly.
I certainly hope so. I'm not entirely sure.
Mhm.
We'll find out.
I'm sure it's going to work out, Aviro. You're an intelligent man.
I know. Are you going to finish those grapes?
They're all yours. I slide him another plate, and it has like little halved grapes out of there.
Avira's gonna
And,
try and grab one and throw it up and try and catch it in his mouth.
Mhm.
What is that? Acrobatics? What would that be?
I would go acrobatics or dexterity.
That's amazing. Do it.
Nat 20. He
Oh
is
my
feeling
god,
it.
Pop! You chuck that sucker about 20 feet in the air and catch it. That's fucking incredible.
He is feeling it. He is grooving. He is feeling good. He is gonna go up and do some research. He's so excited.
So glad
That's
you rolled
amazing.
that on that and not the
Yeah, right.
research.
Because I also am of the firm belief that there is a distinct and limited number of 20s in a d20, and you just used one. So that's
fair.
one less.
That's fair.
Does Gwen? I picture Gwen coming in just as Aviro throws us up and catches it, or Glastoc.
Yes, she comes in just as he catches it in his mouth, and like stops for a second to process what she just saw, because Viro's never been that dexterous before.
He's
Well,
bendy.
okay.
He's
Actually,
quite
he's
dexterous and bendy.
extremely
Walking on air.
dexterous, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But playing with his food is not something.
Yeah,
he
that
doesn't
he's
do.
never really done before. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think if there's like one more, there's a little plate of there's like a little plate of assorted fruit that's not
Mhm.
just grapes. And if Aviro even like reaches for that, because Brynn has just been like giving him all this food, if he even reaches for that and be like, she would snatch his wrist and be like, I think I'll hang on to that fruit. Thank you very much.
All right. No worries.
And she kind of like scoots it closer to herself and like is doing kind of like the prison thing where she's like slouching over her food now.
Knife in hand.
Yes, exactly. Just as a
Even though she's
as,
eating
as a
oatmeal.
reminder,
She's
not
eating
as a
oatmeal.
threat, not as a threat, as a reminder. They're
Right.
different.
Right.
And Gwyn did you say Gwyn is here? Is Gwyn coming up?
She went and got food. She's sitting down at the table now.
Good morning, Gwyn.
Good morning.
Hello, Gwyn. How did you sleep?
Fine.
Excellent.
You
Well,
look
I'm
like
off,
you did not
and-
sleep well, though.
Aviro is gone.
It's gone.
Like, He is all excited about today's activities.
He did not even take his dishes to the kitchen.
No, he's very he's distracted. He's very excited about the plans, and
I'm
he is
excited to see if they work.
yes, as am I.
So
I have
thank
confidence.
goodness nobody around here knows about them.
Yes, I think that that's probably for the best. It seems like the more they know, the more they mistrust us, and I don't think we can afford to have them mistrust us any more than they already do.
But also because one of them is obviously betraying the rest of them.
Yes, seems as though this is a activity with a defector, but I don't know who it would be. And
You
then
don't
I think
think
yeah.
Aviro?
No, Avira. And I think Brynn, despite her sleepy face, like genuinely laughs like hard. And like Aviro, you think Aviro is the clandestine type, the cloak and dagger, sneaking
Well,
around and keeping secrets.
in
the
my
one to cause people
experience,
poison damage.
it's always the one you least expect.
Well, I think we're very safe this time.
Hmm.
I think if it were Aviro, he couldn't keep it a secret if he tried.
That is fair. He does
Just
like to talk.
Yes, he does like to talk. And and Brynn is kind of remembering this that was her first interaction with Aviro this morning. And she kind of like smiles to herself and just keeps eating her oatmeal.
When does Glastoc come in?
So Glastoc has a question for the GM.
Yes.
Okay. So that list of items in the lab that we got. So we have access to the lab right now?
Yes, you will have access today. You will have access to the lab because no one except for Vera went to the lab yet last night.
Gwyn came up to the lab to get Aviro to bring down to the hot tub.
So so once you go to, you can basically, those are the items that are available to you. Yes.
Okay. So the lab is open to us.
Yes, the lab is
Okay.
open to you. His office is not, but the lab and the bookshelf and the library.
Glastoc is in the lab going through the different scrolls, trying to find if there's anything that we could potentially use.
Ooh, I like that.
So in gamer speak, Jim is going through the list of all the spells that the scrolls have and seeing which ones are available to us that we could actually use.
Okay. I would like so does Glastoc go to breakfast at all and then go up for the day? Okay, so he's just going up straight up.
Yeah.
I need Glastoc to give me an Arcana roll.
Wow.
Or a history roll. Or actually I'm trying to think, investigations.
History's not a thing.
So it would be more lore. It would be a lore.
Yeah, I don't have a lore that would apply.
I would go arcane or even investigations.
Investigation's not a skill either.
It's perception.
Okay, perception. Okay. I'm getting my systems.
28.
Okay, I would say that's good enough.
Okay.
So we're gonna pause for a quick. So we're gonna start with Glastoc, and then we're gonna keep. What's your morning activity after? Besides Aviro's going to be upstairs with Glastoc. So Aviro, you're going to be going up to, and you find Glastoc already up there.
Good morning, Glastoc.
And Glastoc just kind of, as he's like picking, you see him like literally like picking up scrolls and kind of looking at them, and yeah, and he's just.
Aviro comes over and hands you a sheet of paper which has everything inventoried and collated and.
Wow.
Yeah, well, so you've never seen Glastoc so involved in anything before. Like you've never seen him so single focused on something.
Glastoc, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find potential things that can help us once we get to the vault.
Would you like to read the list?
Well, That would help, yes.
Well, here you are.
You know, the unfortunate thing is, unlike yourself, casting spells comes naturally to me. I
Yes,
don't-
why don't you just rub it in?
I don't normally have to read to cast a spell. I'm not saying that I can't read.
Oh,
I
good. That
actually
was my
read
next question.
fairly well, but I am just not used to doing that to actually facilitate a magical response.
I suppose I recall my first time reading in order to manipulate the magical forces.
Yes.
If this is your first time, do you need me to walk you through
and
it?
then Glastoc hands you one. He goes, "How much do you know about phase door?" And then he goes back into
Quite a bit, actually. It's a very simple spell. Once you understand the harmonics of the phase variants, it's quite simple.
I need Glastoc and Aviro to give me a perception check, please. And additionally, Aviro's academic lore. Lore academia.
another perception check.
Yeah, just you give me one more. Yeah.
Okay, 30.
Perception for me is 27, and my lore academia is 24.
Okay.
That's a 3 on the die.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What is Glassoc's next perception?
30.
30. Perfect. So as you are working in the morning, going through different things and stuff like that.
You've never seen Glastoc and Aviro work together on anything.
This
No.
is really something.
Certainly not anything academic.
And now,
No.
yeah, exactly.
So there's a few
Put tents
things
up.
you notice in the room as well as besides all the items.
Okay.
Aviro, you will notice that on the walls there is a lot of academic certificates, including the one you attended.
Mhm.
The
Oh.
wizard attended the academy and was
I know Alstragon is a big deal.
and he was an adjunct professor.
Adjunct? He was a fucking adjunct.
He was an adjunct professor
That's
at the at the
Yes.
academy.
That's awesome, dude.
You also know there are pictures of Astragon with the now academy present, but back when the president was just a professor.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Mhm.
also pictures of Hendrik Copperlock, the wizard, on the wall, as well as Glassstock's uncle
Oh.
in
Ooh,
different things. There's also a drawing, clearly a child's drawing, of 5 figures standing / posing. The colors are gray because it looks like the pictures are the picture was drawn from statues of a particular group, and all you see below it is Heroes of Saltmarsh. And there
Oh, neat.
are 5 figures.
Okay,
Oh boy.
great.
What species are they? Sorry, I'm not there.
Well, let's see.
It's a library.
2
Brynn's not gonna
humans,
be
a
here, let's be honest.
tiefling,
2 humans,
a tiefling, a dwarf.
and an unknown. There is also a picture of Astragon in front of the
Sheep.
Temple of Mistra library in Saltmarsh with a
Saltmarsh.
purple sheep.
Oh god, that fucking purple sheep. I am done. At it.
Um,
Him and his stupid wool.
there is a phrase on one of the other walls. May the wool be with you and
Oh
protect
God.
you.
no.
Okay.
Fleece be
He's
with
one
you.
of them.
I quit.
It's fleece be
I'm
with you.
done. And also with you.
Also
Also with you.
You.
Yes.
Ew.
So there, and this is all through the different scrolls.
Ew. That's
The
funny.
thing that Aviro also comes to you is with the notes that Astragon had about teleporting. He did some experiments teleporting things there, but not able to get back, including an adventure group, actually an assistant, that went there and never came back.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
We're gonna find a corpse.
So
Dead body coming.
Worst news is if we don't find a corpse.
Yeah, right. It's like, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Finding half a worm? It's like that.
so in these notes, Jay,
yes. Uh-huh.
did he personally ever teleport there?
No, he did not.
Okay. So he doesn't know that there's not necessarily a way to come back.
He has not figured out a way to get back because the teleportation, something about his teleportation circle isn't allowing it to come back. And
Okay,
he
no.
hasn't figured it out.
So, but okay, so that's my question is he's been able to get people and stuff there,
Yes.
but he personally has never gone there. So he doesn't know whether or not you can cast a spell from there and come back. He's only tried to cast the spell from here.
He sent a familiar there,
Okay.
and it was not able to cast the spell back out. And
Well, does a
from
familiar actually have the ability to cast teleport?
so if you have sometimes they can share spells
Okay.
depending on
Alright.
stuff like that.
This is not stuff Glastoc would
No,
know. This is
no.
Aviro shit.
And
So
but what happened is that
I'm
3
relying
months,
on my buddy above me.
but he was able to communicate after 3 months with the familiar.
3 months.
And eventually the familiar came back and he was able to summon the familiar back. And he's like, yeah, I tried, boss, but I couldn't do it. And he gave a description of what was happening.
Okay. All right. So we have something to go on.
And and there's some notes of like, what's the interior structure like?
Okay.
Unfortunately, after the 3rd time, the familiar said, fuck you, I'm not doing this again.
Okay. So he did this 3 times with the familiar.
He unionized with the other familiars. He's like,
Yeah.
this is bullshit.
But Aviro, there's something that as you're going through all this and through the day that you're working, you realize something. As you're looking at the teleportation circle in the tower, it is generally a one-way. It can be a 2-way, but you have to have a combination lock to be able to get here. Astragon made his circles secured. So you have to have a passcode to be able to get into it, which generally is only he allows people to get there. With the security on it, it doubles the security, the firewall, so to speak, around this thing. But what you notice is that because you've done some extensive studying of teleportation circles, Astragon added a layer of security, which could be one of the reasons why it's not able to get back. Additionally, there is a hypothesis that there is an anti-magic field in the temple, which is preventing any magic and teleportation coming back out.
So it's one way.
If you find the source of the anti-magic, you would be able to teleport back out as a theory. But here's the catch. Because the barrier is open, you would not be able to teleport back here. That's the
Who gives
other
a shit? Sorry, leave these people. Leave these people to
You
their
couldn't-
fate.
Hey Jay,
Yes.
just while you do this, can you do me a favor? Can you throw up in Roll20 the layout of the city?
Yes, I will throw that up in.
Thanks.
But the other thing is, if there was an additional, oh, actually, we're gonna keep that there, but we're gonna, oh no, actually, no, there, okay. Additionally, if you found a different teleportation circle that you could link to You could instead go there because you're probably not going to be able to get back here because of the barriers, and you don't have Astragon's security codes, so to speak.
So in essence, we're proving them correct. We're not coming back.
No.
They're going to love that.
Do you
Only if we go with this plan.
Aviro, do you remember how the group got here?
Yeah, Alstragon sent us here.
Where did you end up?
The church basement.
There's a secret circle in the church basement.
Glastoc, there's a secret circle in the church basement.
And
We'd have to deal with the zombies, but we could go back that way. And then no, actually, we couldn't. We could just fly out of the church and over the walls of the tower and back into the compound.
okay, wait. So we can teleport to the vault. But
Yes.
how do we get from the vault to the church?
That's what I'm working on.
Okay.
You're pretty sure if you had a teleportation scroll, which you could craft based off of what the knowledge you have here, if there isn't one available, you could craft a teleportation scroll. And then you would have to figure out if there was an anti-magic device and turn it off when you're in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So quick question, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this map to scale? If I measure something on this map, is it to scale?
I don't think so. Let me double check the measuring device. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'll say yes, because J is where they're digging.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. All right. Okay.
So Aviro has a magic spell compiling at the moment. It's running while he's figuring out all this other stuff. And so what he wants to do is, after this conversation is going and that spell is still running, to see if theoretically this can all work and how to make it happen. He wants to look and see if Alstragon has any books on ways in and out of the Fae.
Yes, he does.
Aviro would like to take some notes.
And by all means, you would be able
ways
to
get in and out of the Fae.
You come across a reference in Schmaltmarsh. The main bridge in Schmaltmarsh was a Fae bane. You heard back in the town that any Fae that would cross that bridge, including some elves, would have complications because there was a barrier put up. Because something happened that there was a Fae connection to Schmaltmarsh, and there is access to the Fae just around someplace in Schmaltmarsh. Because the Fae when it was a village, the Fae invaded, crossed over, and there was a problem. So a wizard came and put a protection barrier on the bridge to prevent the Fae from getting over. But it's on the western side of Schmaltmarsh, where the big expensive homes are, that there's probably a portal somewhere that you could get there.
Thank you.
And with
notes.
And with that, Brynn and Gwyn, what is your morning activities consisting of?
I'm brooding on the wall. That is looking wistfully into the distance.
Are you
Go ahead.
Are you taking Gwen's spot from where before, or did you pick a different one?
Oh, I mean, yeah, probably. I'm falling into habits at this point, so I would take Gwen's spot, I guess.
It's the best brooding spot in the
Yes,
castle. You're gonna love
amazing.
it.
Yes, it's perfect. It's like reserved.
It will now
So-
be the brooding spot.
The brooding spot. Yes, I'm brooding there, and I'm looking into the distance, and I'm trying to remember everything Aviro said this morning, and trying to like picture it. Like part of Brynn's strategy and how she's good at fighting is to kind of like play the mental game before we actually enact the plan and try to figure out all the different ways it could go. And so she's kind of doing that as she looks out over the fog and the zombies and the everything. And then she's also kind of thinking about, she's trying to keep her mind occupied to not think about the thing.
The name.
And then she laughs once in a while at the thought that Aviro might be like betraying us. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Okay. Gwyn.
For Gwen's part, she's going to do a circuit of the tower, the grounds, the wall, just checking in, making sure that nobody's turned into a zombie and that there hasn't been any security breaches, and just trying to be helpful where possible.
Give me an investigation. Oh, no, there's no investigation. It's
Perception.
Give me
Perception.
a perception. Yes, perception.
It's gonna be pretty good. It's a 31.
Okay. I'm gonna say, in your process of walking around, there was something you noticed that was a little odd, but not too odd. One of the windows on the level of the we're gonna go with level 4. Oh no, that's the kitchen. No, no, level 3, the bathroom. There's a window in the bathroom. You notice that it was opened and not as secured. It wasn't left unsecured, but it was not very secured.
Okay. I don't. Could I use knowledge warfare or lore warfare to see if I find this to be suspicious?
You rolled a 30, correct? On your
on perception. Yeah.
I'm not. I won't have you war.
Okay.
Yes, it is a little bit suspicious.
Okay.
Someone opens a window, which, I mean, opening a window isn't, but something could fly in.
Well, we'll go ahead and resecure that window then.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's made a grievous oversight here.
I mean, someone could have opened the window and had their bath and just looked at the moonlit night and just hurriedly forgot to secure it properly. But
Or it could be the traitor.
Or it could be a traitor.
It could be Aviro.
What?
The GMA have
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean, there's only been one doppelganger episode that I threw at you. I'm not going to throw more. Right.
Incorrect. You did not just throw one doppelganger at us.
Oh, that's right. All right.
In any event, eventually, I suppose I will find Brynn on the wall in the brooding spot.
In the brooding
spot, of course.
Yeah.
Where is Brynn? Well, I'll
brooding
give you
spot.
one guess.
You all right? You look like you are deep in thought and angry about something.
Well, I'm in the spot, and I kind of gesture at the place on the ground. I'm like, yes, I'm deep in thought and angry about something.
Do you want to talk about it?
And I kind of like take a big breath, and I'm like, well, old me would say no, but eventually it'll come out, so I might as well. Oops.
We lost Carrie for a second, I think.
I am not frozen. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Holy shit.
It
I
worked.
was yeah, perfect. Great. I'm now fucking Oz the Great and Terrible and my head is huge. So okay. I'll just sit way back.
I will fix that while you continue talking.
Yeah. So I would say I suppose it's eventually gonna come out. Do you remember Aviro coming to us in the hot tub last night when we were trying to relax?
Yes, he was very grumpy about having to come downstairs.
Yes, he was. I was just trying to include him in our fun, but I wish I hadn't, frankly. And he was talking about a person in these letters that he had found that had my last name.
You have a last name?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Broad
I
You
just,
haven't had anybody call me that.
I don't think I have.
Well, now you know.
Huh.
And the
So
name
that-
that it's in Afiro's letters.
Yes, the one I forgot what his name was because I wasn't really paying attention.
Of course, it wouldn't concern you. Roth now is his first name. Broad River is his last name, and he's my father. And
Your father?
I was quite certain he was dead because he left me when I was 10 and just didn't look back and hasn't had any contact, and so I assumed he was dead. At the time, he was something of a shiftless bum, stole everything we had and left me for whatever my fate was. I mean, if you're going to steal everything from your own daughter when she is 10, I can't imagine you have much going for you. And finding out that not only is he not dead, but has apparently had no interest in finding me, yes, it has me angry.
Well, yes, rightfully so. Your father sounds like a shit.
He is a shit. Or maybe he was just. I don't know. I don't really know the man.
No. Your first assessment was the correct one. He abandoned you, he stole from you, he took advantage of you. This is unforgivable. And if we ever meet him, if you want me to kill him, I will do it for you.
And I think Brynn, despite herself, does laugh and just says, "Well, give me a chance to talk to him first, and then you can kill him."
All right.
And Brynn does kind of look back out at the field of fog and zombies, and but does seems in her very posture like a little lighter, for having talked about this and getting it like off of her chest. And she just kind of like shakes her head and sighs again, and she's like, "I don't know how we're going to get to that church."
And Gwyn is going to just like lean on the half wall around the fighting platform here and
I like to imagine, because like this is like parapets,
Mhm.
and Brynn is looking like through one of like the arrow slots, and Gwyn is tall enough she could just look over the top of like the actual. She's just like.
I mean, the church or the temple or whatever it
The
is.
temple, where the shard is. It seems so close, but with everything between, it's very
I
far.
I have faith that Aviro will figure it out.
So do I. To be honest, he's very smart, and he is becoming quite the strategist.
Good.
But don't tell him I said so. He'll get a big head.
I mean, I think he already knows.
I think you're probably right.
Hmm.
Well, we'll have to wait
Can
and
I
see, I
just
suppose.
say something, Brynn?
Of course. Anything.
Despite your upbringing, You're a remarkably well-adjusted and good person.
Oh, I think Brynn,
Oh, right here in the feels. Oh,
yeah. I think
Bryn's
Brynn,
one
like,
weakness.
yeah, my kryptonite. I think Brynn does kind of like turn and look at you. And you do see like a little bit of a shine in her eyes. And she kind of like turns away. It's like, well, thank you, Gwyn. That means a lot.
You should probably check on the lads in the lab. Make sure that they haven't blown themselves up or something.
I will go check on the lads in the lab. I'll bully them and come bring them down here so they can explain their plan. Well, so Aviro can explain his plan again. He did it this morning, but my brain wasn't quite ready.
Oh, all right then. I'll meet you up there in a bit. I'm going to finish my patrol.
Okay. And I think as Brynn is kind of like walking inside, and she would kind of like take Gwyn's arm and just kind of like, thank you. Truly. Thank you."
Anytime.
And then she leaves and goes into the castle.
As the day progresses into the afternoon, Aviro and Glastoc, you're continuing with the day. Glastoc, Aviro, crafting a scroll of teleportation to get you out? Is that something that is on your list of doing? So I will need you to make me a crafting roll to see how well you're able to do that at +2, because you are in a well lab, everything else. So you're going to definitely have some advantages on that as well.
28.
Yes. And that includes a +2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You're going to be able to make it by the end of the day. So by evening time, you're going to have the scroll.
Hot dog.
Nice.
It's going to take you a few hours. It's shortened because of the academics and everything else. So yeah, and it's going to be, you're going to be able to teleport to any location you want within a certain, it's limited. So it's within the town because of the magical circle types of situations.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a little bit of a shortened expansion, because also trying to get through whatever. And as you're doing more research on the potential anti-magic device that's potentially in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Glastoc, the other thing, Aviro may know this, but Aviro, you're going to figure this out as well. But Glastoc, you figured there's some writings and stuff. You come to find out that Astragon grew up for a short period of time in Schmaltmarsh. His father, was in the Great Army and Alliance that took back the lizard folk stronghold against the Sanguine.
What? Holy shit.
And that inspired, and the adventurers and heroes of Saltmarsh inspired Estragon to become a wizard. And that's why he has a childhood crayon, like a drawing of the heroes, because he grew up emulated and eventually went out to become an adventurer.
That's so sweet. That's so great. I love that.
You okay there, Jeff?
Except now he's a dickhead who sends us to this tower and doesn't tell us how to get back. So there's that.
So yeah. So besides so in the afternoon, is Brynn and Gwyn doing more brooding, or what's their afternoon going to be like?
I think I would probably have lunch, and then Brynn is reading some smut.
Okay.
Brynn's just laying on her bed like a teenage girl. Like she's laying on her stomach, and she's just kind of like has her hand like this, and she's got like her feet up behind her, like kicking. Yeah. Yes.
I want Brynn to roll me a perception check.
Oh my god, to see if I notice the subtext in my smut.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Nope. Perception check. Here
Perception
I go. Ick. That's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna say that you do vaguely remember that as you were going through drawers in Astragon's desk,
Oh,
was
does
wo-
he have smut?
he had one thing of smut that you
Yes.
remembered.
Yes, that's so funny. Amazing. So if he tries to get bitchy about me killing his guardian, I'm gonna be like, hey, it sure would be a shame if anybody found out about your desk smut.
So
Okay.
And he'll be like, it's very healthy.
Yeah, sure.
I'm very
Amazing.
comfortable in my sexuality. Thank you.
so yeah,
I
what
love it.
about Gwen?
She's gonna go check on Aviro and Glastoc in the laboratory.
That's a hell of an idea.
All right. Conversation. You're working hard, getting organizations. Glastoc has a nice pile
Probably
of magic
silent.
items.
It is probably silent in there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they are
like
so in the zone.
you have never seen Glastoc so focused on anything in his life. And it's literally the only time any of them speak. It's almost like unspoken. It's like they show each other something and it's like one shaking his head or okay. And then they go back to whatever they were doing. and stuff.
Do you even notice Gwyn come in?
No.
I also picture a small pile of magic items on a table that Glastoc has been collecting and putting.
Maybe it's been more research because see, here's the thing. As Glastoc pointed out earlier to Aviro, spellcasting as a sorcerer just becomes natural to him. He's not used to like researching anything. So this is a whole new world for him that his eyes have been opened up to and stuff. And there's like new possibilities.
Okay. I mean, it's been 2 days, so 2 times. So
yeah. So he's like he's always kind of understood Aviro needs the academic portion of it, but he himself has never delved into that.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why Glastoc has no skill points in Arcana.
Zero. None.
Hero has tried to teach you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, see, and that's the thing. It's like it's almost like that friend of yours who keeps telling you, you should really try this. No, and then you try it, and you're like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
Except for that person that keeps telling you to try it, super snobby about it, and you don't do it.
Exactly.
Yep.
So like,
after
yes, Jay,
you
there are other magic items in there, but Glastoc is more focused on
research.
books and scrolls as opposed to like, oh, this magic spear over here can do this, and oh, this can do that.
Fair point. Got it. Okay. So Gwen, you come in and you're observing this for a few moments.
I'll just kind of take a look around the room. Did I hear magic spear for a moment there?
Yeah, there is a magic spear.
Okay, Gwen's gonna go pick up the spear.
As you're reaching for it, Aviro slaps your hand and says, "Don't touch that."
What are you doing?
Do not touch that right this second.
Why?
Trust me. Would you like to keep your hand?
Yes.
Then do not touch that spear right this moment.
Why? What will
Because
happen?
Gwyn, are you familiar with the concept of static electricity and how electrons can arc from one object to another when they are traveling across? No? All right. Well, the arcane energy currently swirling around this room is so potent that were you to touch that spear right now, the short version is you could get zapped, maybe. So just wait. Just wait.
Fine.
All right. I don't want to be, rude because I know you like the stabby things, but for the moment, let's just wait.
Okay.
Until
All right, I'll leave the spear alone.
So that brings up a question, Jay,
Mm-hmm.
because the spear is a spear of spell storing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got a rune that has spell storing on it.
Okay. Is there currently a spell stored in it?
From the looks of it, no.
Okay.
Which is why if she reached for it, it would arc.
Okay.
Would I have gotten stored in it?
Can a non-spellcaster utilize a spell storing rune?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Does Glastoc notice that Gwyn reached for the spear? before Aviro started going off on?
No, I'm going to say because you were very, very adamant that you didn't notice that she was eyeing it.
Okay.
You might have, when Aviro said something, you probably popped your head up and
Okay.
because you're being bothered. You're being,
Okay,
they're making noise.
But now that Aviro has gone off on Gwyn,
yes,
Glastoc knows, right?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Glastoc's going to walk over to the spear. He's going to hold the spear for a second. And he's
What?
gonna-
He's
He gets to
slapped.
touch the spear.
No.
As you reach, Aviro slaps your hand.
And Glastoc just looks at Aviro and goes, no, he doesn't know that you slapped Brynn. So he missed that.
Good point.
And he just looks and he goes, no, trust me. Because and Glastoc goes, my axe has the exact same rune. I know what I'm doing.
That's not the point.
Okay, trust me. For a change, you trust me.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. So Glastoc's going to pick up the spear.
Okay.
And he's going to put.
Oh, it worked. All right. And Aviro goes
What
off.
is this? What is this bullshit?
And then Glastoc's going to put a holy light spell in it and then give it to Gwyn and then just turn around and go back to
Before you do that, as
Yes.
you're casting the spell,
Yes.
I need you to roll me a percentile, please.
Jay, I know how to use this rune. I have one on my axe.
Oh no, I know you do. That's
Okay.
not the point.
It's
I-
not that. It's the spear.
Oh. Great. Okay, let's see. How do I roll percentile? Dice. Da.
Gwyn, you're going to give that back when we're finished, right?
Give what back?
That item that you're currently holding.
Hide it behind my back.
That big long thing that's sticking
Before
out. You're
this
going to give it back.
conversation
You
is
don't
happening.
get to own that. You don't get to keep that. That is not yours. Gwyn, promise me. Gwyn, look me in the eyes. Gwyn.
Okay, Jay,
Promise me.
I rolled a 42,
Okay.
which is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question.
So
Yes,
it must be good.
There we go.
Yes. As you put the spell in, for a split second, the room started to feel energized
Because we
Mm.
cast the spell in it.
because you cast a spell in the room.
Okay, now here's the thing.
And the spear, it vibrated unusually.
Okay,
After
now
and
remember,
Mhm.
Glastoc is not an arcane spellcaster.
I know, I
Okay.
know, but magic was placed in the spear.
Okay, so now the spear's all glowy and stuff, and
Yes, it
Glastoc
is.
Now the spear's all glowy.
gives it
I
to
think that's
Gwyn,
the technical term.
and he goes and he says, when you hit an opponent with it, release the energy. And that's all he says, and then he walks away and he goes back to his writing and stuff.
Like, is there a button or something?
And
Or
he just sticks his head up. And he goes, just think about it. And he just.
I
Wow.
am thinking about it.
No, when you hit somebody, think about it.
Oh.
She thinks about smacking Aviro while she thinks for a moment, but then it's like, no, that's not what he meant. It's not what he meant.
No, when you hit him with the spear.
So I'm not going to stab Aviro.
Okay.
Thank you.
If it wouldn't be a spear I would use.
Don't like the way this conversation's going.
So
You two have not eaten.
Yes, I have.
You went to lunch. I did not see you
Lunch?
there.
What time is it? Holy
Why are you looking at your arm?
I was looking at the wrist-mounted sundial on my
Oh, that's what that is. I thought it was a pretty bracelet.
in a way.
Hmm.
It's jade. It's very nicely carved.
You keep working. I will get you food.
so just
Brynn, Gwyn, leave the spear here. Gwyn.
and
hands.
Glastoc's just kind of waving Gwyn out. Just go.
I'll toss it gently to Aviro.
Reflex save to catch it.
If you like,
You're good at catching things.
yeah.
17.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
so the rest of the afternoon, you get some food, you figure out your writing. Dinner time, you kind of come back together, or when? Or I should ask, when do you get the four of you get together to discuss a plan?
Dinner
Probably
time.
at the dinner time.
And Aviro, your scroll is just about done.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I would say within 2 hours after dinner, your scroll will be completed.
Are we going tonight?
Well, you tell us, can we?
We can.
I think if we can, we should. I don't know how long it'll take all of them out there to get under the temple as they are
Another
digging
2
great-
days.
2 days? Well, how are you two on spells? And such.
Well, so we have a way of getting in without a problem.
Okay.
The
We
problem is
think we have a
getting
way of
out.
getting out without problem.
Yes.
Minor, potentially minor problem.
Yes. So, based on the research that Aviro and I have done and the notes that we have read, there is an item that is preventing
Potentially
Mad-
preventing.
a magical way of teleporting out.
Hmm.
So, if we can remove the item or destroy
Potentially
it,
remove.
Glastoc just keeps every time Aviro says that, he just looks at him.
Perfect. That's amazing.
He goes, Aviro is almost done crafting a teleportation scroll, which will get us out. We just have to make sure we eliminate whatever blocks that magic from being utilized inside the vault. Getting in isn't the problem. We can get in, no problem. In fact, we can get directly to where the shard is.
Right.
So,
Well, I give us a lot of credit. I think once we're in there, we're all good at thinking on our feet.
yes. So
I
we
think-
just have to make sure that we can find whatever is blocking our
Are we sure? Are we
ex-
sure that what's blocking it isn't the
expeditious
shard
retreat.
itself?
We are
That-
not.
We are not. That is a good point. We have not seen the shards being potentially that type of a problem.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we would never have been able to get to Gwyn and back from the dimension that she was in. So
None of the
It's
other
a-
shards have ever displayed any
No.
kind of
Hmm.
behavior in that respect.
Right. Well, what I'm hearing then, and tell me if I'm wrong, is we need to let Aviro finish his scroll. Perhaps we strike out first thing in the morning.
Or tonight,
How long will it take you to finish your scroll?
another hour or so.
How are you two on spells after you finish your scroll?
I'm good.
I've cast no spells outside of
Well.
educational.
In that
I am-
case, I'm ready. Gwyn, are you rested enough?
I feel fine, except for the little bit of a tickle in the back of my throat, but I'm sure that is
Oh.
nothing.
Vero backs up.
You're not sick until you admit it. Also, have to ask, haven't yet, what is with the glowing spear? And I imagine the camera pans just a little bit off where the thing is sitting like leaning up and just like like
I
thrumming.
said to leave it upstairs until we were ready, but she's glommed onto it like a dog with a stick.
It's a
and she
nice
won't let it go.
spear.
It's not yours, Gwyn.
It's a very nice spear.
Very
Whose
nice
is
spear.
it?
It's Alstragon's.
which Gwyn
Okay,
is going
I'm
to
getting a little
borrow
bit
for
sick
a
of-
short period of time.
I'm getting a little bit sick of hearing about this is Astrogons. We can't do anything. We can't go in this room. We can't go in that room. We can't
Well-
borrow his weaponry.
We can
put us-
borrow it. We don't get to keep it. That's the point. We can borrow
I
it.
didn't
and
say I was
utilize it.
going to keep it, Aviro.
You
You
didn't?
assumed I was going to.
But you didn't promise you wouldn't.
Because you
Aviro.
didn't give me a chance. You are always just talking so much.
Aviro,
Well,
you are strangely protective over a man who sent us here, didn't tell us we wouldn't be able to get back, didn't tell us we wouldn't be able to contact him, and essentially stranded us in a tower surrounded by zombies and death of all kinds.
yes, I'm actually quite peeved at him for all of those things. That does not negate the fact that personal property is his and not ours. And respect for other people's things is incredibly important. It's one of the basic tenets of society.
Of course, I will give the spear back. That is not in question.
That's all I wanted to know.
And I will take good care of it. I even sharpened it for him.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yes, I am a very kind person.
Yes, I've always
Very.
thought that about you. I just really like how you tell stories to the children so I don't have to deal with them. It's very nice.
I imagine I'm sitting close to Glastoc and I take a sip off of the communal flat or mug,
The communal mug.
and I am smiling at just Aviro being Aviro and Gwyn being Gwyn, and I find myself hoping that we all survive because it's like this feels like the eve before battle, and it's always like the calm before the storm, kind of sitting at the table like this.
So yeah, dinner goes no problem.
Are
Yeah.
Chad and Vivitrix there?
Chad and yes, they are. They are cuddly, lovey-dovey, stuff
Very.
like that.
Are they giving us the evil eye, or are they just not? Are they just so into snogging each other?
They're not even giving you the time of day. They're just, you might have gotten a glimpse from Bellatrix that she was a little annoyed, but she basically keeps it like it was a split second, and it clearly Gary was like, no, just don't. Then they just backed, not even giving you the
I
time.
so want to fling potatoes at them, but I'm not going to because character growth.
Also, we don't waste rations.
Also,
Yes.
we don't waste rations. We can't. We've made a big deal out of that, and now
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Knives and forks, however.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Glastoc tries to explain to Gwyn how to utilize the spear and the spell storing rune, which, by the way, just so you're aware, it has the spell Moonlight Ray in it, which does 5d8 of 5d6 of cold damage, unless the target has the unholy trait, and then it does an additional 5d6 spirit damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then the cold damage is also considered silver damage for the purpose of weaknesses, resistances, and the like.
Okay.
Dang.
Alrighty.
And the nice thing is that you can hit somebody with it and then use an action to trigger the spell right away, which means it hits automatically.
As Glastoc explains all this, Gwyn pats her greatsword, says, "Do not be jealous."
Yeah. Well, for at least one hit, it's
Is it a spear that could be thrown?
Oh yeah.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, and do I have to be in physical contact with the spear to trigger the rune?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically what happens is that you make an attack and then you use 2 actions, I believe, to activate it.
No, one action to activate it.
Or 1 action to activate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you attack and then you can activate it. But then because you've already hit them, the spell goes off automatically and it hits.
Mhm.
Got it.
That's handy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why Glastoc likes to activate it when he's critted,
Heck yeah.
because then the spell
Nice.
is considered a crit too.
Heck yeah.
So-
Awesome.
Of course,
So, yeah.
Glastoc
Oh.
does fire damage. So
Mhm.
Itching.
So the question, so Gwyn, you are still a little tired. It will be one more day before you would be fully healed.
What is
Actually, I do need a fortitude saving throw.
what is affecting Gwyn?
The
That
succubus.
succubus.
Drain.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if I cast Cleanse Affliction, that would get rid of it?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So that becomes the question. Do we want to... Glastoc would be down 2 spell slots then, going into any potential fight, because he already used a spell slot to charge the spear.
Well, Gwyn's save is a 33.
Yeah, you by morning you will be 100% fine.
Cool. So any success for Gwyn is a critical success when it comes to fortitude. So
You
I don't know if that
you will
makes
be
a difference.
fully healed with no lasting effects.
Okay.
And I would even go, you potentially you finally get rid of it, and you might have you might heal. If you ever have it again, you might heal a little bit quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Developing an immunity to
Mhm.
succubi. I need more exposure, though. So
Okay.
There are clubs you can go to for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
the Hellfire Club.
Right?
Awesome.
But yeah, no, Gwyn is only down 10 hit points. She's
Oh,
fine. I think I still have more hit points than all of you.
But your 10 hit points,
Yeah.
your max went down to 10.
Still, yeah,
yeah,
that's still
yeah.
149.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Oh,
Jesus,
damn. Oh,
yeah.
my God. The
You
tank
have-
be tanking.
you have half as many hit points, again, as many hit points as I have total.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
and I'm sick.
Yeah, and I'm sick. Got a chest thing
Well,
right
then
now.
we might as well just wait until morning then, and then
Okay.
go.
Will the
I think
if time is of a factor, should we not go this evening? I mean, far be it from me to run stampeding towards danger. However,
You said
if
it would be
time's of-
2 days before they got to the shard.
yes, and
I
we
don't
don't know
think
how long
another-
it's going to take to what's going to be down there. The
That,
more
you know what,
time-
Aviro brings up a good point. I think we should go tonight.
if we are of sound mind, body, and spirit,
I need someone at this table to tell me right now, do I need to go change into my armor? It is
Yes.
a time-intensive process. All right, I am going. We are going tonight. And I stand up and I look back at the table one more time, giving people a chance.
No, go.
All right. I'll
what
be
is she
back in
looking at us
20.
for?
I'll be back in 20. And I
Okay.
march upstairs.
Gwyn will actually go with you to help you into your armor so you can help her with hers.
Oh, girls be girls. Yay. Come help me.
Yay.
You gonna do war braids?
Yes. Oh, 100% we're doing fucking war braids. That's bitching.
Gwyn's tiny little.
I help Gwyn braid her hair like she wants it for battle. And Gwyn helps me put my armor on.
okay. It's going to take you about 2 hours for Aviro to finalize the scroll and stuff like that. But yeah,
Awesome.
anything else the Glastoc and Aviro grab or
That dust of silence.
That's
I
a
saw
good
that
one.
was on the list. That's huge.
Okay.
Definitely want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where was that list? That was ages and ages ago. You gave us that.
Yeah. I'm kind of...
I think I pinned. I may have pinned it.
No, you
But-
didn't.
Oh.
I had to go through and find it again.
Well, I could just do it again. So Gwen's got a +1 spear of spell storing with a spell storing roll.
Making
is-
a note.
Borrowing.
Yes. Borrowing.
This fucker.
And what was the spell again?
Moonlight Ray.
Moonlight Ray. It's 5d6 cold and 5d6 spirit if they're considered.
Nice.
Aviro finishes the spell. You were talking about this at the table, so there are some other people. Ola, Office comes to you and says, good, or actually, like I said, the group is going to leave us. I wish you the temple you were talking about that you're going to. I wish you luck. I wish your team Godspeed. Do you think you'll be returning?
Yes.
Okay, that's just good to know. Well, we will conserve resources and wait for rescue is the goal that we're doing. So hopefully what you do is going to expedite that process. So, is there anything else you need from us?
Need is a strong word. I just in case you're wondering, Alstragon has given us liberty to utilize the things in his workshop. I assume that
Yep.
goes for you as well. If things go terribly while we are away, that could perhaps turn the tides in your favor. Something for you to consider, certainly.
Okay. Again, divine speed. And dinner goes. There's talks amongst it. Things have calmed down, and people are just like they're going through the motions of like, okay, we're just hunkering down. Things are going to be fine. We'll be rescued. It's just it's gonna be a week or so, and things will be better. And then the group, you get together and you all go up to the 6th, 7th floor. And there's the big circle. Brynn, this is the first time you've seen this room. And
Yeah.
you get up there and there's a library of just books and different things all over the place. Magic.
It's like that scene in Beauty and the Beast when Belle sees the library for the first time.
And then you go through the double doors into the laboratory where there's magic and things are just kind of floating around, lights and different things. There's apertures, and then there's this big circle of a magical circle on the floor, and it's just different points. There's arcane writing and like a laboratory where there's chalkboards and symbols and stuff like that, runes all over. And as a group's getting in, what you doing?
It's very important you don't touch anything in here, Brynn.
Brynn was like just about ready to touch like a floating candle, and then kind of just was like,
Apparently, it will blow up your hand.
"Oh, well."
Unless you're
thank you.
Glastoc, apparently.
Wow. So, do we transport on this circle? Is that how it works?
Wait,
Glastoc,
where
do you
did
know?
Aviro go?
Aviro, you seem quiet.
He had to run to the bathroom.
He's awe-stricken. He's awe-stricken by the room, obviously. And I just kind of am looking on the bookshelves and like kind of just seeing what all these tomes might be and if there's any more smut.
Magic smut.
Magic smut. Can I make a perception?
Yes, you
check?
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Amazing. That's a 34 to find smut.
Yes. You find
Amazing.
the corner book on a shelf hidden behind,
Yes.
and you go and there it is.
Amazing. The lusty Argonian maid.
Yep.
Perfect.
Pixies and us.
Pixies and us. Incredible. I love it. And I just make a mental note. I'm like, like Aviro, so do we stand on this circle and poofs us to wherever we need to go? Is that how it works?
And you see him open his mouth and start to answer, and then he stops, and you can see the wheels are turning because he wants to tell you exactly how it works, but he's thinking that's not what you meant.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is definitely not what I meant.
And
Growth. Growth.
but he he has taken too long to now answer, and so now it's awkward.
Aviro, are you with us, dear?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Do we stand here?
Yes.
All right. And I stand right in the middle of the circle and I take out my sword and I'm like, I'm ready.
All right, everyone, gather round. Gather round. Here we go. Gwyn, take 2 steps to your left.
Take 2 steps to the left, draw
It's
my
like
great sword.
We're posing for a family picture.
Sorry, Gwyn. Oh, I forgot how long your legs are. Take 1 step to your right. My apologies. You're
Take a step
you're
to the
outside
right.
of you're outside of the pylons. Excellent, great, wonderful. Everyone,
It's just a
everything.
hop to the left.
Glastoc, have you grabbed all of the scrolls that you require? Great, excellent, wonderful.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your arms and legs inside the teleportation circle at all times. If you have any issues, you're probably dead. Here we go.
And
And
as you're casting, one of the
Awesome.
other things is that you had to do is that there is a device where crystals that kind of help activate this, that you mage hand ahead of time, that you basically push down 2 of the crystals in this device that's kind of in the main thing, and then you start doing your magical incantation, and then suddenly the lights from the crystals light up and then draw the energy, and suddenly the circle is like and then suddenly lights are kind of come down, and then and in a blink of this bright bluish light blue light, suddenly that just expands as all the runes at once just go off in the different sections, and suddenly the brightness, and all of a sudden you go whoosh, and you're standing in darkness on solid stone, you think, but it's dark.
Shit.
Can
I
anyone see
will-
in dark? Or Glastoc, you can see in dark.
I have low light vision.
Okay.
Gwyn is going to light up her sword.
Okay.
Oh God.
oh,
Cool.
that requires a moment of adjustment.
Allow me to,
Oh.
Where are we? Did we do it?
and you find yourself on a very large platform made of green stone.
Ooh, it's cool looking.
And what you find is that there is a wooden plank platform, and it goes into what looks like almost like a library. But there's dust. There's runes carved into the stone. There's it was a library of sorts. And then ahead of you, all the way over here, are 2 large statues. Or not, excuse me. There are 2 large statues, one here and one here. There's 2 double doors here.
Awesome.
Those statues look anything like those stupid statues from the basement of the Whizbangs Manor.
Great question.
Yes,
Hey,
they do.
Jay, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you the one item that Glastoc did take with him.
What was that?
The immovable rod.
Okay.
Right.
All right, that's good. I will say this as well. There appears to be a dead body of skeletons right here.
Who said we were going to find a body?
Ding, ding, ding.
And then as you did the light, suddenly light ordains the room.
Well, that's fascinating.
And then
Aviro immediately wants to look at those light orbs and figure out how they work.
And because you use the teleportation, so it seemed to have activated this light to give you this. And on the walls, there's murals of this Denaria, the casting of the story of how she fought against the calamity of the evils, how she fell in combat, how she was brought back out, and the different pictures of being a dwarven woman looking druid and all this. And it's very obvious this is a temple of Denaria. But for the knowledge, this is a knowledge seat. Like this was a temple that was full of knowledge. And that past those doors is potentially where the shard could be.
You see Aviro vibrating with excitement about all of these books. And you see him restraining himself from dashing over and looking on these shelves.
Something tingles in Aviro's brain. As you were looking and researching this particular temple, you had heard that this temple was devoted, and it was kind of a library. That there are trials to get into the next room, the door, but there's a passage that got you thinking that there is potentially a false shard here, and that it said something along the lines of a false one shall be presented. The real one is in the side chamber.
Is this skeleton on the floor wearing clothes?
It was wearing some adventuring clothes.
I want to search him.
Okay. He's wearing leather armor that seems to be fine. There was a short sword and lock-picking tools and a skeleton.
I open up his lock-picking tools. Are they in decent shape?
They're decent shape.
I roll them up and I keep them.
I need everyone to give me a perception check, please.
It's dry down here.
Could always use a couple extras.
Right. 23.
31.
Rolling perception.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 18.
34.
34. Anyone over 25? You hear steps, like footprints, like somebody's stepping, like almost like a stone, something stony stepping on stone. But you don't see anything.
Where is this sound originating from? Like, can you do the little bloop on the screen?
You hear it from over here and over here. These statues have not moved.
Good.
I don't think we're alone in here.
Of course not.
So.
There's 5 of us.
No, that's not what she meant.
No, there's 4 of us.
4 of us.
Aviro's
lost in talking when he's thinking about books.
I slowly make my way this way and see if I can find the origin of this sound.
Gwyn's gonna go the other way. Oh, there we go.
Split the party. Split
Aviro was
the
creeping
party.
towards books.
Okay.
So are these 10-foot squares, Jay, or 5-foot?
They are 10-foot squares.
Oh, okay.
Or actually,
the big ones are 10-foot squares.
Yeah, the big ones. So there should be.
There are little ones.
There's little ones. Close. Yeah, there's little ones inside.
I see.
Okay. So the door that's opposite us. Does it have handles on it?
2 very large circular handles.
Okay.
And on the right door, there seems to be a pocket, like a small circular kind of octangular type
like for
indent.
A key.
Not necessarily, potentially, but it's like an indent, but it's not, doesn't have like a keyhole. It's just an indent into the stone.
Where 4 prongs, like perhaps an iron or gold dragon claw could fit in, and then you turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Not quite, but maybe a wayfinder.
Maybe a wayfinder.
Okay. So So this room is potentially locked from the inside, and you have to unlock it and move out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, to get to the next chamber, you have to unlock it to get into the next chamber. There are no other doors in this chamber.
Okay. Now, this is going to sound like a stupid question,
Not necessarily,
but bear with me based on what we researched. This is the vault room, correct?
Nope.
No. According to the notes that we read, I thought it led directly to the vault room.
No, it
It-
led directly to the temple.
The
Okay,
temple.
Where?
Next room is the vault room.
Okay, but there's no other way in or out of this room.
That is correct.
See,
We
that
need the
just doesn't-
Wayfinder.
that
Do I
just
hear
doesn't
anything?
make
Do I hear
sense to me.
anything over where I am looking for the footsteps?
Yes. You hear footsteps, like
More footsteps.
walking around you almost.
Like it's
Huh.
invisible.
Huh.
And then you hear,
All right. I think we should regroup.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, or will
Oh,
saving throw, please.
Fuck. 29.
You feel the words coming into your ear. Followers of Denari. Denari is the one. Followers of Denari are present. And it's chilling. It
All right,
would
everyone.
give you a chill.
I think we should regroup. We should regroup, everyone. This room is haunted as fuck. I think we should come back together, everyone. regroup.
As that's
Family
happening,
conference.
Gwen, you were searching your area.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like waving the sword out in front of me as I, almost like that scene from The Princess Bride.
Okay. You hear footsteps come towards you and almost like circle you.
Who is there?
And you hear, Denari is the sweet of the Denari, followers of Denari. I need you to make a will saving throw, please.
Dice have been hot tonight. And streak continues. 23.
You feel a coldness down your back. The shard is around your neck, isn't it? Or is that
Oh no, I gave it to Brynn.
Brynn? Okay. Brynn,
Yes.
where is the shard that Gwen gave you?
You put it in the
I-
Wayfinder.
I put it in the Wayfinder. There's little slots, right?
Yep, you put
And
it.
I have the Wayfinder. So
As
I
you're
have it in there.
doing, you feel that the Wayfinder isn't necessarily vibrating, but it's definitely, you feel something like it's almost glowing in a way, and it there's a magical presence.
I take it out and I want to like look at it. Is it glowing? Is it like
There's
is
a
it doing anything
faint-
weird?
There seems to be a faint light coming from it, and as you if you open it up,
Yeah, I
the
do.
center shard is what's casting light. Normally, the Wayfinder will cast light, and it is casting light. And as you do that, the voices you hear, and then the footsteps leave.
Oh, good. All right.
Where are you going?
They have a very important conference. All right. Well, everyone, how do we? This is clearly not the room where the shard is. How do we get there? Aviro? Anything?
Vero is standing in front of a bookshelf and he is just doing this.
He's gone.
Aviro! Snap out of it.
Gwyn will
Glastoc.
go and like grab him by the shoulder.
Yeah.
Aviro,
Ah! What? What?
you are being talked to.
Yes, you're
Aviro.
speaking to me right now. Yes.
Aviro, how do we get out of this room? How do we get to where we need to get with the shard? Time is of the essence.
Through those doors.
And I kind of like, I roll my eyes and I walk over to the doors and I start examining them. I'm looking like for traps and I assume I see the receptacle that everybody else sees.
Give me a perception check for your traps.
Traps. Ooh, 33. Checking for
Yes,
traps.
this
Nice,
door
nice.
is trapped.
Magically or physically?
Both.
Ooh. See, that's
Okay,
why
so I think I can.
That's why Glastoc didn't approach the door yet, because he was
Yeah.
waiting for Brynn.
I want to handle. I want to handle like the trip wires, and then I would say, Gwyn, could you bring Aviro over here, please? It's a little beyond my acumen.
It's more of pressure plates and
Oh.
plates on the side. So when the door opens, the traps
Oh.
go off as well. So when you
Can-
when you try to open the door, like the handles, if you try to do the handles without putting the key in, traps get turned
Oh,
off. If you open the door without the key, the traps go off. When you
Okay.
if you put the wayfinder into the thing and open it using it as a key, potentially that will disarm
it
the
will
traps.
not. Okay, I get
There
that.
should be
sense,
a
though.
receptacle for some form of key.
Aviro,
Right.
Oh, it sort of looks like the Wayfinder shape. Try the Wayfinder, Brynn.
I want to make sure I don't get blown up first. Would
the
you come over here and take a look at these runes?
Yes.
Aviro, as you walk past that glowing eye,
Glowing eye.
you know the light, the ball that was
Oh, yeah.
illuminated, you realize it's a beholder eye.
Ah, God.
Brilliant. I never would have thought to use Beholder Eyes. The main one or one of the stock ones?
4 main ones.
Really? Interesting. I never would have considered, although it makes perfect sense. They do live in complete darkness for a great deal of time, and they do have extremely large lenses, massive retinas. I actually think that's a wonderful idea. I wonder if I could incorporate that into my timed illumination. Well, probably shouldn't do it right now. Coming, Brynn.
Something doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right.
Because there is a magic of light around it that seems to be emanating from like the back of the iris that seems to kind of around, so it's illuminating everywhere. But you get a sense the anti-magicness of the eye can be activated, or could be activated by something in the temple, or is activated.
Arcana roll is not going to get me anything. That's the information that I know.
That's what,
okay.
previous knows
Okay,
your stuff. So basically, the temple, these they're large beholder eyes, but the magical light that's surrounding them doesn't seem possible, considering it appears that the anti-magic is in effect.
I may have
Something's
discovered
just-
our anti-magic field. I believe it's being
But-
generated by these beholder eyes. I
But-
don't quite know how.
Okay.
Do you think I'm good to put the Wayfinder in here, Aviro? Am I going to get blown up?
I don't believe you are.
Okay. And I at
Glastoc
that
goes like
point-
this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I put it in as is oriented.
and you
Aviro
kind
looks the calmest out of all of you.
Yeah.
and as you kind of turn it
He's
to the
reading
right,
a book. He's not even paying attention to what's going on.
It
He's
like flashes everyone's face, and Glastoc's going like, ugh, and Gwyn's going like, ugh, and Aviro's just like looks up from his book and goes,
and as you turn it to the right, it stops, and the center gem, the main, glows with light. And then you hear a click, and then you turn it to the left like 180 degrees, and it stops and clicks, and the center light of the gem just glows. And that's when you start seeing the runes on the door to go kind of,
oh boy.
and that it's kind of like this is powering
Don't
the
fuck this
system.
up, Carrie.
And as you bring it,
I'm so scared.
as you
Shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now.
and as you move it back to its original spot, the rest of the power, it's like this gem that's in the center, the main shard is powering the things.
Wow.
And then it just kind of goes off to the doors, and suddenly it just, and the door goes, and the dust settles as the door just starts to open.
Ah, excellent.
And when the door opens, you can see a large chamber ahead of you. Very dark, very dusty, but as the door opens, light starts going over in the sides of the room.
Oh. Okay. Okay. What else? Oh boy. Oh wow. I step through the doors.
And as you step through the doors, it starts to go down.
The light goes down.
The stairs kind of go down.
Oh, the stairs. The stairs.
You got a platform. I will.
Okay.
Who has a over a +20 on their perception? Does anyone?
I have a 17.
Okay.
I have a 16.
16,
17.
17.
We're only
15.
level 10, Jay.
Well, I'm just curious.
It depends. If it's initiative, I have a 19.
What's Gwen's plus on her perception?
15.
All right.
Sorry, I'm not
I'm
having
gonna
a-
say-
I'm having a-
No, it's fine.
I don't have
I'm-
anything that has a +20.
So
You have your strengths, namely
so-
strength.
I will say this. Everything over a 15. As you're walking past the two statues.
Sorry, Ryan.
No, 15 or better. 15 or
Oh,
better.
okay. You said
Oh,
over
okay.
15.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
you
sorry,
did say
Ryan.
As
Got
you
it.
walk in, you notice that the statues that look like weeping angels
I hate
turn
it.
towards you as the
Ugh.
heads turn and
Oh,
follow
no.
you. They don't move. They're just following you as you, Aviro, these are guardians to the temple.
Yeah, Aviro squeaks and kind of runs past.
Wait.
But-
Shan't we smash them?
No.
They are not weeping angels. They are actual just guardian statues made to look like weeping angels.
They may be beneficial should anything happen to follow us down here.
If they were going to attack us, they likely would have already.
Agreed.
Don't waste your strength, Gwen.
Agreed.
All right.
Right.
So
Aviro?
as you are entering in this room, you see three, as it gets down, you will see that there is a door to your left and a double door to your right. Double door to your left, double door to your right as it gets down. And then there are three large platforms in this particular area. Each of those platforms have a pedestal.
Mm.
And on the pedestal is a different colored shard. There is a blue. I will put colors in for you. So,
Yay!
oh, nope, that's
Like
not
it's
what I
like
want.
the first part of Pokemon. Choose.
There's
Choose
a
the fire
blue.
type. Choose the fire type.
Fire type always. Yes, red. There it is. Tell me it's green. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, in the center of the room, at the top of kind of the ceiling in a way, there is an emanating light. There's like a lantern that comes down and it's emanating this yellow light. Aviro, you feel your arcane magic
Mhm.
almost being drained as
Oh,
you
no.
step in here. It's
no.
not
That's the-
being drained, but
That's
it
the
does
anti-magic
feel.
field.
Pulling.
Mhm.
Ugh.
But like I said, the two doors, there's depictions of different scenes of Denari. As you come on the right, there's a plant on the wall on that particular door. On the left, you see a specter of like crabgrass almost and a sharp almost like tree.
Mm.
And
It's
then
like
again,
the
you have
dark
three.
tree.
It and then not necessarily it's a dark, spooky looking tree. Yes.
Okay. But it isn't the one that matches the one on the sword that I have.
It might.
Okay. No. That tracks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, the 3 platforms, and there's a pedestal, and there's a different colored gem or shard on there. What would you like to do?
Look, we found 3 shards. This is great.
Those are falsies.
All of them?
All 3 of them.
Yes.
Well, where's the real one then?
Most likely through that door. And he points at the one with the plant, the not dark tree.
The
I
not
forgot
dark
which one
tree.
that is. Is that this one?
It's to the
not
right.
dark tree.
Our right, or our like the characters right, or our right as people?
The character's right, so it's going to be the left side of
the screen.
of the screen.
Okay.
So it will
All
be
right.
this. This one has the plant. This one has the dark tree.
Well, Brynn is walking and very carefully watching for like pressure plates or anything on this floor. Feels like a trap.
Give me a perception check, please.
Perception check, looking for traps. All the traps, looking for them. 25.
There's no traps as you start going, but you get to about right here,
Yes.
and then your foot just kind of slides in slightly to
Like to the floor.
the floor, and as you look down, it's just the stone that was old.
Everyone? Oh, it's just it's old. Oh, I thought I was gonna goner. All right, everyone, I think it's safe.
Fear was right up behind you.
Gwyn goes to the other door.
We need your help. When? Where are you going?
I just need to look at something.
All right. We're waiting for you.
Glastoc's still confused as to if they're digging to get here, which room are they digging to?
Don't know.
Like, well, no. So here's
most likely it's going to be the other room, not the vault room.
okay. So,
but you never know.
Okay. So the question is, do they know any of the layout of this place?
Don't know.
We don't know.
We'll have to ask them.
No. Okay. So we don't have. So the only room. See, again, Glastoc / Jim was under the impression that the teleportation was taking us directly into the vault, which is not true.
Temple vault, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's miscommunications in the literature.
Okay. So the question becomes, do they understand the fact that there's a difference between the temple and the vault? We don't know. So Glastoc, as we come through, so hold on a second. I got to check something.
Well, Glastoc is checking something. Gwen, you come up to the door. What do you do?
Just kind of taking in the symbol on the door. I turn my great sword upside down so that I can take a look and see if the symbol that is etched into it, the maker's mark, matches the one on the door in any way.
And describe what the symbol is. Why is there a design on your sword?
It is the crest of the dark tree, a world-renowned craftsman who had gifted the blade to my tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it is also somehow related to Narni.
Mm-hmm.
And Ren and me and all the whiz-bangs were connected through the dark tree.
The
Oh.
cleric of Denari was Darktree. He was an elven cleric that crafted many, many legendary weapons and items, including the sword, for the
You
sole
have a legendary
purpose
sword?
for
That's
the purpose of protecting the shards. This symbol on the door is the exact same one on your sword and is Darktree's.
Aviro, shouting across the chamber, Aviro, I think it might be this door.
Why?
It's got the dark tree symbol on it.
But this one has a plant, and she was a druid.
The tree is also a plant, Aviro.
Yes, but that one looks dead.
It is dead, but it is an important symbol
Oh my god.
in the lore of Denari.
What have
And
you had?
it matches the one on my sword.
What? Make me see that. And he toddles
Aviro,
over.
Aviro clicks over his heels are like click, 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 across this floor.
And yeah, it is Darktree. It is the creator. It's crafted the sword. It's on the sword. This, as you're looking at Aviro in your research, you know that while Darktree was a cleric of Denari and was a prominent person in crafting the processes for this, you know in the research that the door with the tree with the door with the plant representation is the Narni is a plant. Denari is currently a plant or a large plant to bring forth the good, or to bring her back from a plant. You need to go through the door with the plant, the large plant is where the true shard is.
So my understanding is, Gwyn, this dark tree person was some sort of armorer or artificer of some kind
I believe that is correct.
that might have weapons and armor and things in it, but I'm pretty certain that the shard is there behind the plant, because that's the plant symbol of Denari.
As these two are discussing, I'm checking this door over here for traps. The one over by Gwyn with the dark tree.
Okay, give me a roll.
Checking for traps. 27.
It is trapped.
Okay. Is it physical or magical?
It is physical.
Yes.
Okay. Is it pressure plates again, or is it a tripwire?
It's kind of the door, if it opens, it's kind of pressure, so you can disarm it if you'd like.
I would like to try to disarm it.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of roll is that?
I'm going with
I don't know that I
thievery.
have done
It is thievery.
Okay. Ooh. That is a 32 to disarm that trap.
Nice.
What?
As you are going, you realize, as you're undoing and kind of doing it, you bumped something. And then
32
you're like,
wasn't enough? Oh,
as you
God.
bump something, you just stop for a second and then moved it out and went over it and then tried to undo it.
Jesus Christ, it's like the Hurt Locker.
Yes.
My
You
God.
just made the DC.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
I did it. I did it. Okay.
Wet. Orin.
I stand up and I'm like, for those of you eagle-eyed observers, you see Brynn putting her lockpicks back in her kit and her hand is shaking a little bit and she's just like, I did it, everyone. It's unlocked if we want to try this door.
But Aviro says we should go through the other door.
No, I'm saying that the
As
shard
soon
is
as
the other door.
you say that, I turn around. I'm like, what? How about we just go in this one just for funsies? Now that we can.
If there's weapons in there, it could be very beneficial.
It sure could. I shove the doors open.
Aragorn style.
Yes.
The crow.
100%.
The
Yes.
shot is from inside, and it's the crow when he opens the
Yes.
church doors.
Yes.
Ugh.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Oh, that's much bigger than I expected.
That's what she
As
said.
it opens up to a long hallway, there are magical, it almost looks like glass or like circular spheres lining the entire wall. And there are different spheres.
What is that?
They seem to be foggy inside, but in the center, as you open up, there's a large, like 15-foot large sphere inside.
What's in there?
It appears to be a demon.
I shut the doors.
And on the other ones, there seems to be other things in them.
Yeah, they're weapons.
No interest.
But they're
No
living
interest in that.
weapons.
No interest. I shut the doors. I open up the doors and I like take like a half a step and I'm like, nope. And I shut the doors again. I'm like, I think you're right. I think it's the other door.
What did you see in there?
Actually, anyone, Gwen, you saw as you opened up, she opened up the door. And it's like heavy doors. So like when you were trying to pull them in, it was definitely an effort.
The demon, is it one that I would recognize as potentially being the same sort as one that visited the cafe?
Oh.
I'm trying to remember which.
Or would it have been more like devils at the cafe, I suppose?
More devils would have been more devils at the cafe. There was probably
Okay.
a demon. There was a demon at the cafe.
Lousy tippers.
Obviously.
Was there an Archduke ever attending the cafe?
It depends how good their manners were.
They would have had good manners because,
Okay.
and I think they were with one of the angel or like celestial or angelic. It was it was the two generals sitting down and having a drink.
Ah.
It looked like one of them.
Oh, yeah, no. No, we should not go in there. That is a very powerful demon.
All right.
In fact, Glastoc,
Yes.
you said you had that stick that you got from the tower that nothing could move it?
Yes.
Maybe we put that in front of this door.
Well, I mean, I would prefer to put it in front of a door that we'd want to prevent any other people who may want to get to where we're going.
Well, if that thing gets out, Glastoc, I can't help but think it won't matter where we are going because we won't make it there.
I mean, I can probably take it, but not without getting hurt.
Yeah.
I will add something, Gwen. In the stories that they were talking at the table, there was the joke about the lost Duke that hasn't been around for centuries.
Only centuries?
Did I get a name?
I will provide you with that name later
Okay.
because I have
Can
to.
Can I reset the trap on the door?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You with a 33, you're going to be able to do it, no problem.
I
But
do that.
what I will add is that a level of, is it hell? No, are they? I'm trying to whatever demon level or demon, Archduke. So it's a devil.
Oh.
It's an Archduke. So one of the multiple levels went into chaos that this particular Archduke general took over because the one is missing.
Oh,
That Denari fought in the big thing.
Did it look like it was alive?
Yeah, it was frozen.
Oh, it's frozen. Oh, okay.
As long as it's on ice, everybody's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's
It's
misty.
not
And-
like it's
and-
not like demons have a thing with fire or
And
anything.
putting the immovable rod on this side of the door doesn't prevent anybody from
Oh, right, because
door
they
on this side.
open in.
Well,
yeah.
unless there was like handles that you could like slide it through. That was what I was picturing. But
Yeah, but if
whatever.
you're on the side with the rod, you can just push the button and deactivate it.
Okay. Well, but these we're thinking
Yeah.
of different things.
So as you put that, reset the trap. Yeah, no problem.
Good practice. Good practice.
Good job, team. All
job.
right. I
job.
want to check the other door for traps, please.
Give me a roll.
Here I go. Oh, well, hey, Jay.
Yes.
I don't think I've asked like in a long time. What do you think, buddy?
A hero point?
Yeah.
I will add this to you. As you get to the door, the Wayfinder glows.
Oh, just
Hmm.
kidding. Just kidding.
As you're searching
Um,
around, you're like the glow of the Wayfinder is like, oh.
It's like I can't see. There's a glare. Oh,
Yeah. And as
Just
you
kidding.
take it out and you approach it to the door, like you put it right in front of the door.
starts to get
It
glowier.
glowier, and then suddenly runes start to show a little bit on the door, and and
I
it opens
put it
up.
in the slot.
There's no slot. It's just being
Oh, it's just
like
Proximity.
proximity to that
Wow.
right there.
gotcha. Okay.
And the door's kind of open.
Wow.
What do we see inside?
Oh. I need everyone to give me a reflex save, please. No, just
Oh
kidding.
God.
Just
Shut up. Shut up. However, reflex save was my best thing. That would have been fun. And I have a perk. for,
As you look
let's see.
inside, to the right, your stairs go up to another door, and the doors are open, and inside there's a room. To the left, there's a swirling circular room.
There's a galaxy.
Yeah.
What's in the room?
Up here.
Yeah.
This room is empty. But what you see in here is items floating in the room and circular. Remember below Sandpoint when that one levitation room?
Yes. Yes. It was like the room itself was
It was
like
a
a
sphere-
sphere.
And it was
Mhm.
you could float in there. This is
Yeah.
very similar to that room, except that it's glowing as the different items in here looks like a galaxy of lights just swirling and just overpowering.
Badass.
I would like to take a look at that room, please.
Anyone
I-
looking at the room, give me a perception check, please.
I follow Aviro. Perception is a 28 for me.
Nat 20!
Wow.
Hey.
27.
37.
Hell yeah.
I
man.
will tell you this much, Brynn, your shard is
Yeah.
glow. The shard in the Wayfinder is glowing, and it's like it's that tracking. It's leading as you kind of entered in. You turn to
Oh,
the right,
yeah.
but then it was like, oh, wait a minute. You go to the left as it's moving.
It's literally that's its function. It's
Yeah.
finding the way.
Exactly. It's
Wayfinder.
finding all
Got it.
the things.
Yes.
Everyone sees the shard that Aviro, you spot
Oh, there
the
it
shard
is.
you looking for. There's some other things in there, but you spot the shard.
I almost thought
Uh,
Jay was gonna say there's some other shit in there, but you know.
There's some diamonds or gems and other shards floating around in there, stones that seem to be glowing.
Can I make an Arcana roll to see if I think it is a good idea to just reach in there and grab it?
If you'd like.
I would like
Caution. Caution is the better part of valor.
26.
Yeah, you have to get into the room, float, and grab it. Yeah.
Aviro goes, and Superman's across the room to.
Give me a
to the shop.
reflex. Give me a reflex save to grab it.
30?
Yeah, you grab it.
Oh.
You have Aviro, it looks like he is just smooth sailing as he's just nonchalantly just puts his hand out, and the shard just goes right into his hand.
Shing, get to the other side, does a swimmer kick flip and back.
Whoa, Aviro, you are becoming quite the athlete.
When he leaves the gravity, does he just plummet to the floor?
Yes.
When he
Yes, you
leaves,
do.
falls. Ow! Oh, I got it. Here you are, Brynn.
I take it from you, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, wow. And then I take the Wayfinder out, and I want to put it right in its little slot.
And as you put it in, it sinks just right in perfectly, almost
Oh.
shrinks a little bit.
So satisfying. That's
And
so
then
satisfying.
you hear it just starts glowing with additional bluish green and just kind of energizes and comes in. And you've just found the next shard.
We did it. Now we have to get out.
Right. I've been thinking about that. We have to turn off this anti-magic field somehow.
Wait.
Glastoc, you've got your bow, yes?
Wait. Glastoc does not have a bow.
I do.
Brynn does, but okay. So the shard was in this swirling area to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's in the room to the north?
Nothing.
Does
Empty.
Aviro still feel like he's being drained? Even though we're not in the room with the false shards?
No. Not as
Okay.
much. I would say not as much.
Okay.
Slightly, but not as much.
Because here's Glastoc's thing. Again, Glastoc's still upset that we didn't teleport directly to where the shard is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been you notice Glastoc hasn't talked a whole lot, and he's just been kind of following everybody around because he's going over in his head everything that he and Aviro discussed. Okay. So because the familiar didn't have a wayfinder, there's no way it could have gotten to where we are.
Yep.
It never got out of that first room.
Nope.
So there's no guarantee that we're in an area that is still being blocked by magic.
I want to cast Mage Hand. Just see if I can Mage Hand ruffle Glastoc's hair.
Roll me an Arcana skill roll, please.
Arcana. Whoops. What just happened? 37.
Yes. You're able to pull the magic and able to cast it in this area here, in the room that you're in, or this hallway. Not the main one, but the side. Yes. You're able
Okay.
to cast it.
Let's
So
go.
is it-
Let's go right now.
So as a secondary check, Glastoc's going to take the immovable rod, hold it, and push the button. Does it float?
In here? Yes.
Okay. So magic is allowed in here.
Possibly,
Perfect.
yes. Depending on the magic, yeah.
Well,
Before
So what Glastoc is doing is we're checking somebody
Mhm.
casting a spell versus using an item,
Yes.
which the scroll is an item.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
Glastoc turns and looks at Aviro and goes, "It's all you, buddy."
wait.
What?
What?
A thought that
That's new.
the archdevil in the other room,
What about him?
the necromancers dig down here. The necromancers find the shard is missing, but they free the archdevil, who might decide to work with them. I am not comfortable leaving such a powerful weapon to our enemy.
What do you
Well-
suggest we do?
We destroy it.
Can we destroy it without like fighting it? Can we kill it in that sphere?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. We aren't going to be able to use magic necessarily. Of course, he might not be able to use magic too, but that takes all of our healing out of the fight. and it would probably take your magical abilities out of the fight.
I don't have magical abilities.
Gwyn, while I respect your opinion, and I don't entirely disagree, I think that thing might be too powerful for us. And if
Our-
we fall here, it won't matter what they find. They'll get whatever they want anyway.
They still have to get through the main door, but the main doors are currently open.
It's only a matter of time now. I understand, but
All right.
we can't.
Well, and we also don't know where they're going to dig into. That's part of the problem.
Okay.
They may come into that room. They may come into the vault room. They may come into the teleportation room. We don't know.
And perhaps it won't side with them at all. Maybe it'll just kill them or fight them or kill a few.
If it's who I think it is, it will probably side with them.
Gwyn, why don't you go close those main doors?
All right. No, head back out and do that.
So, and as you
Careful.
close the main doors from the inside, the doors shut. All the side lights and darkness, except for the light in the center up top, starts to dim a little bit.
Is your sword still flaming or glowing?
It's
or
just
whatever?
like a bluish glow.
Okay, so it's still
Cool.
glowing.
Mhm.
So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should shut these doors as well?
Of course.
Okay.
And
So once we're all together, if we all stay together in the side room that we're in right now,
Mm-hmm.
once we close that door, does that door open in towards us or does it open?
It opens towards the inside, so you can shut it to here. So these
Okay.
are the doors the main doors that got shut.
Right.
So-
But I'm talking about the doors like where we are. Yeah.
Yep. So
we
they
close those. They
yeah.
open towards us.
Yes, they will open towards you into the hallway here.
Okay. Is there handles on this side?
Yeah.
So when Gwyn is with us,
Mm-hmm.
Glastoc's going to put the immovable rod between the handles on this side and activate it.
Okay.
Yes. This is what I was suggesting before.
That's perfect. That happens. Okay. And what would you like to do now?
Are we ready?
I guess so. This
we,
was
we got what we came for, and we can get out without anybody knowing we were here.
The other door is locked and trapped. This door is closed. That door is closed. This door is sort of closed and locked. All right.
we're not missing anything.
We came for the shard. What else would we even be missing?
I don't know.
I mean,
yes,
all of those
we're
books
missing-
back there. I would certainly enjoy going to
We're
read those,
missing
but
a fight, which right now, if we can get out without a fight,
That would be delightful. I would love
Yes.
to get out
Yes,
of this one
I suppose you
encounter
are
we
right.
do without a fight.
Brynn, I'm so
I put my
proud
hand
of
on
you.
Gwyn's elbow. I put my hand on Gwyn's elbow. I'm like, don't worry, dear. We'll find you a fight.
Okay. Pouts little.
Aviro, as you
Yes.
unroll the scroll, and as you're about to cast the spell, you're going to roll me an Arcana skill check to be able to cast the spell on the scroll. See how well you do. But I want to know, where are you thinking of teleporting? Where do you want to teleport to?
Where we teleported in here in Ravenmore. So the basement of the church where we
Basement of the church.
bamfed in the first time because there was that teleportation portal there.
wait. What's the limitation? How far can we teleport?
City limits. Something
Around
in
town.
this-
So
Around
it has
town.
to be in the town. Okay.
Yes. You can't be
I just-
outside of town.
Aviro would probably remember that the church burned down on top of that magic circle, right?
But there was a stone. It was
Oh,
the
okay.
stone basement.
So the foundations are stone.
Yes.
It's-
Yep. The
okay.
stone foundations were stone.
All
That's why
right,
it's
because
And like it didn't
that
collapse
would be-
after us. It
That
was
would
already,
be
Okay.
that would be bad.
Yeah.
it was already down.
So, Aviro, Do you want to share your roll tonight or next episode?
Tonight.
All right. Let's roll me that Arcana roll to see how well as you're casting the spell.
Jay, could I use a hero point since I feel super inspired? I have
Yes.
a grape
Wait.
in my mouth.
Yes.
Glastoc cast bless on, or not bless, guidance
Guidance.
on Aviro also.
Did you already roll before you asked for your hero point?
Of course I did. That's how you know. However,
I will say
I certainly
yes.
have not used one in a very long time.
I
and
will say yes.
He's
you
got to feel
can.
inspired. He's feeling great.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I will say yes. I
And
will
now
say
I'll
yes.
use that extra D4.
Attaboy.
Oh, it's not a D4. It's just +1.
Oh, it's just +1. Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
30,
It's not.
34.
There you go.
34. That's so much
There
better
you
than the
go.
nat 1 that I rolled before.
Oh!
Ah, I'm so
The
proud of
gods
you. I'm
giveth
so
and the
proud of
gods
you.
taketh away.
Yep.
34, you said?
34.
What is the max? What is your max possible with a nat 20?
41.
What?
As
Plus
you
21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Master.
as you start casting the spell, you suddenly the draining effect of the anti-magic kicks in, even in here.
Mhm.
But what you realize is because you shut the door, it lessened and
Oh,
dropped
it's like Wi-Fi.
and dropped the DC from 35 to
Yes.
30.
Oh my God! Yes, let's go.
Yes.
So
All the
as
celebrations.
all the magical energy for a split second, you're like, oh, and then you push through and the color and the runes start going, and with a poof, the camera just sees everyone blink away. And we'll pick up where you blink to next episode.
Awesome.
Most likely and pretty sure you will be ending up in the basement of the burned out church.
Most likely.
Most
Heck
likely.
yes.
99.9%, 99999. Yes, you're going to be there.
Yay.
But before we go,
But percentiles.
we have a post-credit scene.
Oh,
Ooh.
my favorite.
It's the evening. At the camera pans to the Wizard's Tower.
Uh-huh.
And it's not too late in the evening. It's still almost like an hour after you left.
Damn.
You see in the bath a dark figure standing in the bathroom with the window open. And on the other side of the window is an imp, a small devilish, and they're talking abyssal to each other.
Damn
When
Bellatrix.
when the door opens, Bellatrix walks in.
Yeah, I knew it.
And she suddenly stops for a second. Like, oh, I didn't realize, as the figure is kind of cloaked in shadow because of the light and everything, because it's being dark in here where there's just a little bit of candles. And suddenly the head turns and looks at Bellatrix as the red crimson eyes can be seen. And Bellatrix falls to the ground. Unconscious.
Chad.
What a
Chad.
shame.
Chad.
And the figure turns back over to the imp. And translated, they've left. They've teleported. Prepare. And the imp's like, and goes away and just shuts the window and stands over Bellatrix. As you can't make out its face, you can't make out its as the darkness of the shadow almost clings to him as he's moving. And it is a he. You can tell that much.
I got a
And
feeling.
that is where we're going to leave for the next episode.
Man.
Who could it be?
Chad.
Aviro.
Chad.
I mean, yeah, it's Aviro.
Mega Aviro.
It's actual Aviro.
It's Nega Vero.
Mega Aviro. Thank you everyone for joining us. We are so happy to be so thankful to have all these wonderful, talented players around this virtual table. We will be back. Today is the 17th. Wow. We will be back October 1st. So we will be back in 2 weeks for the coming to the conclusion of this story arc. We'll see what happens next. Oh, one last thing. A spoiler is that Aviro, while you were in the temple, you were feeling something nagging at the back of your head. And it wasn't until we'll pick this up mainly when you teleport out. But Astragon's been trying to call you and send you messages. But because you were in the temple or in the tower, couldn't get through. When you're in the temple, it was muddled and it couldn't get necessarily through.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the church, it will all flood in.
Mm-hmm. This is why you don't put only one-way communication on your tower, Astragon.
Aviro
what-
had do not disturb mode on.
Yeah. And what that says
Astragon
is
had do
gonna-
not disturb mode on.
What that says is going to be very interesting, and it's going to set up the next part is what the players are going to do, or the characters are going to do, because some great calamity could be.
This wasn't the Great Calamity? Great.
Yeah, this felt pretty calamitous.
Wait until next 2 weeks.
Great.
So, thank you everyone for joining us. We will be back, and with that, we would just like to say thank you. Be kind. Don't be a dick, a jerk, or an ass, or any of those other particular unfondly words to describe a bad person.
An ass.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great time.
Bye.
Thank you.